This session is all about self-soothing. What kind of things can we do to make ourselves feel nice, comfortable, relieve stress and emotional pain? And how can we be kind to ourselves generally on a day-to-day basis? Because if we approach things from a position where we've been gentle with ourselves and understanding with ourselves, then whatever comes in, we'll be able to cope with it from a more wise mind position. We'll be able to cope with it in an easier way without making things worse. So again, we can't stop stresses coming in or change things because that's just life and they will happen. But what we can do is regularly do things that make us feel nice, say nice things to ourselves and be kind and gentle, which we're trying to reduce all the time. We're trying to reduce the risk of moving into emotional mind. So if we're working on our foundation and that's more solid and from a wise mind position, it gives us a better chance. So when we think about how to remember self-soothing strategies, think about your 5 senses. So what you can hear, smell, touch, taste, and what you can see. Please your eyes. How can we please our eyes? So we can look at funny memes on our phone. We can, Google funny images, funny pictures. We can watch the sunrise. We can get up early and watch the sunrise, or we can watch the sunset. We can go somewhere like a park or somewhere where we can take in a really nice view, or we can look at pictures of nice views and pictures of faraway lands that make us feel feelings of joy and happiness. There are lots of videos on YouTube. If you search for strangely satisfying videos, there are tons of these things, and they're just full of images and things, and that can include absolutely anything, but they're really satisfying to watch and they're really peaceful. So there's those as well. So there are things you can watch that make you laugh. Videos of other people laughing makes you laugh. It's kind of infectious in the same way that watching a sad film makes you cry and feel sad. Watching people laughing and having a good time can also make you feel good. Watching a comedian, watching your favourite film, your favourite TV programme, whatever it is, there are things that you can do that please your eyes. Pleasing your ears. So what kind of things can we do to please our ears? So there are lots of different sounds that can please our ears. We've got our favourite music, nature sounds, so that might be going outside to listening to what's going on in your garden, or there are apps that you can get on your phone where you can listen to the sounds of the rainforest or the sounds of the English countryside, whatever it is. White noise is just a kind of a crackling, muffling noise. Some people really like that and it helps them get to sleep. There are lots of things on YouTube about white noise, and there's also loads of YouTube videos of a crackling fire. So you can just watch and listen to a crackling fire video and it's really relaxing. Walking on fresh snow, that sound, the sound of a golf ball going into a hole. When you open a book, that sound of the spine crackling for the first time. Birds singing, traffic noise. There's something really soothing about just listening to the sound of traffic. It's quite rhythmic and peaceful. So whatever it is, whatever noise you enjoy, what one person enjoys will not be what somebody else enjoys. So whatever it is, just try and listen to those things and please your ears. Sense of smell. This could be anything. The smell of fresh bedding. So you might want to change your bedding just so that you can get into bed and think, oh, that smell of fresh bedding. It's nothing like it. Having a bubble bath with lots of nice smelling things. The smell of coffee. Popping stuff in the slow cooker so that your house smells of, a chili or whatever you enjoy cooking, but it makes your house smell of all these nice things and all these nice aromas. Flowers, you could go buy yourself some flowers or go into your garden and pick some. Or the smell of freshly cut grass. So you can think, right, I'm going to cut my grass and I'm just going to enjoy that smell. Not so much if you've got hay fever, maybe not for you. Or lighting your favourite candle. And I've put suntan lotion on there because I'm quite partial to sniffing the odd suntan lotion and letting my senses kind of take me off to far destinations. But when you can't afford to go anywhere, but you think, oh, that smell of suntan lotion just takes you there, and it's really nice. This is a list just off the internet, and you can just Google pleasant smells, and there's tons of lists. And so whatever floats your boat, really. So it could be the smell of a barbecue, or essential oils like lavender that are really relaxing and soothing. The smell of a freshly cleaned house, or the smell of the seaside. That sea air has got its own immense smell to it. The smell of freshly washed hair, donuts, limes, whatever it is. Start trying to pulling in your senses and really absorbing what is around you. So what can you smell? Touch is another one of your senses. So what kind of things do you like to touch that feel good, that feel nice? Again, there are lots of different ideas of things you could touch that bring you nice sensations and bring you joy. Squidging a little marshmallow between your fingers, strangely satisfying. Rubbing hand cream on your hands, really absorbing yourself in that touch sensation. Things like feathers, petals on flowers are so soft. And I've put this picture of this plant on there. It's called lamb's ears. I don't know if you've ever touched it, but it feels like lamb's ears. And you could just stroke it, and it's really satisfying. Or your pet, your rabbit, your dog, your cat, whatever they've with little furry coats, and you can just find those quite soothing and relaxing. Slime, you can make your own slime. You can get little recipes off the internet and really absorb yourself in that kind of touch and play. Taste is another one of your senses that you can really absorb yourself in. So whatever is your food of choice, it could be something that is your favourite food, or it can be something that's going to really wake up those taste buds. A lemon, a lime, something quite sour, or something quite sweet, ice cream, chocolate, whatever it is. Really try and absorb yourself in tasting that food. Hold it in your mouth that little bit longer. Roll it around your mouth. Notice what it feels like. So try and eat whatever it is you're eating really mindfully. And also with drinks as well, you hold a drink in your mouth and really let your tongue absorb itself in that drink rather than just downing it straight away. So it's about giving it more time as well, and being a bit more patient when you're eating so that you can really notice things. Try to think of ways each of your senses make you feel good, and remind yourself of these because they're all there. We're walking around with these senses all the time, but we often forget to tap into them. So we get very busy, we get very absorbed in our thoughts, whatever it might be, and we forget that these things are there for us to draw on it whenever we need them. So do more of these things that make you feel good. So this is more about paying attention to things that give us pleasure and joy and nice sensations in a way that then can impact on our mood. So we talk about watering the flowers and not the weeds. If you pay more attention to the things that give you more happiness and joy, then you will get more happiness and joy.